If you haven't changed your sensitivity to perfection, or fix your FPS to the max, your aim will suck badly. This video, I'll tell you all the pro tips to get better aim that will help you become the best player in every ranked game you play. Let's start with increasing our FPS or increasing our frames per second. Having a high FPS will help us aim better and faster. Here is the difference between low FPS and high FPS. As you can see, in the low FPS it is very hard to move and click the scope button. But in the high FPS you have a better moving capability, which is good. If you have a low FPS, this will affect your gameplay, especially the way you aim, making you lose the game, and rage quit. In order to maximize and boost your FPS through the roof, go to settings and put your graphic quality to the low or medium. I recommend putting it on low if you have a low-end device. After that, put your frame rate to the max. Having it on max already gives you a better advantage than other players, even if you are trash at aiming. Pro tip, you should also scroll at the very bottom of the settings and click Start Shader Preload. It can effectively reduce lag in the game, based on the developers. Next tip would be warming up. Warming up is very essential before you start playing a ranked game because it gives you a boost in increasing your aim to be better. You can start warming up in training mode or against bots. If you don't want to play against AI, you can challenge players to a 1v1 on the world chat. Challenging players helps you improve your aiming skills and helps you gain more knowledge of your own play styles. When aiming, you should always look at the top part of the body, because this is where you have critical damage towards your opponents, especially when using a sniper. You should also focus your scope at spots where enemies might appear, so you won't have a hard time moving your aim when you see an enemy. If you still have a hard time aiming, try adjusting your sensitivities and find the sensitivity you are comfortable with. Having a perfect sensitivity helps you aim like a pro esports player. Good gun and good gunsmith. Using a meta gun helps you adapt your aiming skills. These are the guns that are meta in today's season. Having a good gunsmith that is very steady and easy to use gives you a competitive advantage. Here is an example of a steady gunsmith for a meta gun, which is CBR4. A well-optimized gunsmith setup can give you a competitive edge by making your weapon more effective in battles. This makes you win more games when grinding every day. It can help you land more accurate shots, control recoil better, and adapt to different situations more efficiently. Choosing the right attachments can significantly enhance your weapon's performance and increase your accuracy. The Kilo 141 is also a very good gun alongside with the CBR4 that is easy to use when fast aiming. You can copy this gunsmith if you want. Next, would be to learn advanced pro movements. When I say advanced movement, I mean the type of movements that you would see in pro matches, not movements like head glitching. Head glitching is for losers only and it takes zero skills. An example of an advanced movement would be backsliding then quick scoping after that. This movement confuses enemies, and helps you improve your quick time reactions, which would be very valuable when using any guns. Dolphin jumping is also one of the pro movements that you need to master. This is where you slide to the left or right side of the screen, then look at the opposite direction and jump, then aim after. This makes your enemy have a hard time focusing on your body. This movement not only improves your aim, but it also helps you have an advantage when it comes to one-on-one gunfights. Master tracking your enemies. This means that you need to predict the future when it comes to tracking your enemies. This is very much needed for quick scoping. In order to track your enemies better, you first have to find where your enemies are. You can find them either on the mini-map or where your recent teammate death location. Then once you see your enemy, immediately align your crosshair at the right angle or at the right spot. Then flick, scope, and shoot like this. This might take days to master for beginners, but if you don't want to stick to camping all day long, you should start practicing now. I know this must be hard for other players to master, but with time you can perfect it. Wanna learn how to spot enemies better? Click this video. I am 100% sure you won't regret it.